The pair of high heels caught the girl's attention. She hadn't bought new shoes in 5 years, and since she just got her paycheck today, after a moment of hesitation she decided to try them on. The style, color and comfort were perfect for her, but the price of 250,000 won made her hesitate. Then she remembered what her crush once said. She took a deep breath, stomped her foot, and bought the pair that felt far too expensive for her. Most of her income had to go toward paying off her brother's loans. Sophie made up her mind. She would help her brother for 6 more months, then start saving for her adult education exam. But her unreliable boss suddenly took her bankbook. Paul forced her to apologize to his girlfriend, telling her to meet at a bar at 10 that night, and mocked her taste, saying her new shoes looked old-fashioned. His girlfriend pushed things further, demanding that the secretary drink a huge glass of beer to make up for all the time she had been insulted. Paul thought it was too much. He said a simple sorry would do, but the stubborn girl grabbed the mug and started drinking. Paul grew anxious, fidgeting his fingers. He hadn't meant to make things this hard on her. The girlfriend acted maliciously and deliberately bumped into Sophie, then pretended to apologize politely. The department head showed up and demanded to know what his cousin was doing. He took off his jacket and draped it over Sophie, intending to take her away, but Sophie still hadn't gotten her bankbook back. She shouted for them to hand it over. The woman deliberately tossed it onto the floor. Sophie couldn't hold back anymore. She grabbed a glass of beer and splashed it on her face. Just then Martin was holding Sophie by the shoulders, and his ex-girlfriend saw them together. The rich girl was furious, asking why he was involved with the housekeeper's daughter again. Sophie grabbed her bag and ran out of the bar. Staying there any longer would only make her feel worse. She sat in a taxi and couldn't stop her tears. At 12 she and her mother moved into her employer's home to live under others' roofs. At 17 she dropped out of school to pay for her brother's education. At 24 she became secretary to an arrogant boss. The only good news was, next month she could finally transfer to another department. The next morning, her lazy brother found the high heels by the door and shouted for her to come out. He said she always claimed to be broke, so how could she buy new shoes? Their mother also scolded her for wasting money, saying the old ones could still last 2 more years with repair. That remark pierced Sophie's fragile heart. She snapped, saying if they were so poor, who was to blame? Who had to repeat exams for 3 years to get into a mediocre college? And who got tricked into debt? Her brother, nearly 30, still asked them for money every day, and it was their mother who spoiled him. The old woman said her daughter was too sensitive. She couldn't take a single comment without raising her voice. Sophie retorted that as a widow her mother had only managed this much. She could only afford to educate 1 child. Her mother shot back, saying, "Do you think I enjoy working as a maid, being looked down on?" That evening was the company dinner. Sophie had been holding back for too long. With alcohol in her system she finally let go, singing and dancing without restraint. Paul too was feeling tipsy.